Wow. Anyway. Okay, let's start. Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Margiey. For those of you who don't know me, welcome to my channel. Hi. Today I'm filming outside, so if you guys hear any kind of like noise or anything, let's just ignore that. So a while back, a company called Lilova reached out to me. They are an American company. They make and sell period-proof underwear that claims to be leak resistant. So that spiked my interest, and I was like, oh, okay, let's see what this is all about. I hadn't heard of period-proof underwear before. I'm not sure. The other options that I know of, that alternatives to tampons and pads, are the cups. So the whole period-proof underwear realm was new to me, and I was like, okay, let's try it and see. Okay, first of all, disclaimer, before you continue, let me just put it out there that if you are an immature child who does not understand how menstruation works, maybe, possibly, perhaps grow up. Yeah, now that we have that out of the way, let's get into this video. As I was saying, their underwear claims to be leak resistant or leak proof. So I got two of their period proof undies. They have them in different styles. I think they have 4 styles, if I'm not wrong. There's 2 styles that are more of a bikini cut kind of undie, and then there's a thong, and then there's one that's called hipster, which is kind of like boxer shorts. It just covers a lot more surface area, you know. Yeah, so I got 2, the bikini cut ones. I got this one that's more of a thin strap pair, I guess, and then this other one, the second one, is the same kind of cut, but it has these cute little tomb straps upper on the sides, and it's just a nice thing to know that you can have period. You know, there's those undies that you wear when you're on your period that are not really cute, but they're functional, so it's nice to have a pair that actually looks nice. This is the back. They're lined from the front, which is up here. The lining starts from way up, and I mean way up. From up here, as you can see, all the way to the back, and the back goes all the way as well, because like that and that, all this is lining. The undies also claim to hold up to 2 tampons worth. That's a lot. That means you're able to wear it for a full day, like from morning to evening, without having to change it. I'm sorry if I'm squinting. The sun does things to me, and I'm not wearing my glasses because I don't want them to reflect, so bear with me. And now that we've seen how they look like and how they're lined, you might be sitting there at home wondering, how exactly? Yeah, that was me too. The undies have 4 layers. I'm just gonna quickly break it down to you. I'm sorry guys, but I really like understanding the science behind something, like how things actually work, before I start using them. So excuse my research. The undies have 4 layers. But the first layer, the one that's in contact with your skin, the innermost layer, is made up of moisture wicking cotton. As we all know, cotton is very good because it's breathable and all that jazz, and then most importantly, it's comfortable, so that's a plus. The second layer right under that is an antimicrobial lining. This one helps to fight bacteria and odors, so it keeps you fresh. And then the third layer is now the one that does the job. This is the layer that does the absorbing, super absorbing. Their words, not mine. And then finally the 4th layer, which is the outermost layer, is now a nylon layer. This is the one that helps to keep everything in, basically, that makes sure it's leak proof. Like I've shown you guys, the lining goes all the... Did you guys hear that? Sometimes I pronounce the G's in ing words. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't, so... I know there are people who sleep unconventionally. So no matter your movement, they really won't leak. You're able to sleep however you want. You're able to perform any kind of physical activity. I am unfit. The good thing about these kind of undies is you just wash them and then you reuse them. It's not like pads it's not like pads or tampons which you have to dispose of and then buy new ones every single time, every single month, which means you're creating a lot of waste. You're generating a lot of waste. And the conventional type of sanitary wear, i.e. pads, tampons, they're made of what are they called? some synthetic components which don't exactly decompose quickly. That means they spend years and years in landfills and also end up in oceans. I'm sure you guys have seen the videos of turtles battling with plastic and dolphins, and it's just sad. And to know that you can contribute to lessening this problem is a good thing. So the fact that these are reusable, that's a plus, because that means they are sustainable and good for the planet and the environment. So immediately after using, it says to rinse under cold water. I'm guessing cold water because probably the hot water or warm water might mess up with the fibers, and then depending on when you're doing laundry, you can wash them either then or later. It says to machine wash on cool. I'm not about to do laundry every day because I only got 2, which means I'd have to wash and wear. If you're in a Kenyan boarding school, then you relate. I only had 2, so there's no way I was about to do laundry every single day. So I chose to hand wash. Yeah, so rinse and then wash and then air dry and then store and then reuse and then repeat. And the cycle continues for years. So they say, so they claim. They also advise for your first use to be at home on your heaviest day, just so you can understand how your flow works. I'm sure by now you know your flow, whether you're like light or, is it light? Yeah, whether you're light or heavy or normal. No, medium. I don't like the use of the word normal because it kind of insinuates that the others are abnormal. So let's just go with medium. Medium. After using them, I can say a few things about them. One is they are comfortable. They are comfortable. The fabric is, the outside is made of, what is this? It kind of feels like swimsuit material, but lighter. Lighter, I mean in weight, like lightweight. So it's very comfortable and soft. And then the inside is cotton, so of course it's gonna be comfortable. Then the other thing is they do feel dry. They absorb instantly, literally immediately. So it does feel dry throughout, and they're just like you're not on your period. You actually forget. To be honest, when I was using them, I actually forgot for a second that I was on my period. That's how comfortable they are. So I'm just gonna quickly mention a few pros and cons that I've experienced using them. I'll start with pros because everyone likes good use first. The first pro obviously is that they are sustainable. The fact that they are reusable means that you don't generate as much waste as you would with either like pads or tampons, which you reuse, which you buy and dispose every single time. So these ones are sustainable, so good for the planet, good for you, good for the planet, you know, it's a win-win. Then the other pro is that they are non-intrusive, which means it's well, as opposed to the other alternative of reusable kind of sanitary wear is the menstrual cups, but those ones you have to insert. So not everyone is a big fan of, you know, inserting things. I'm trying to find like a better way to say that, but we'll go with that. The other pro, which is pretty big, is that it saves you a lot of money in the long term. So it's more like an investment. I feel these undies are more like an investment, because when you think about pads and tampons, you have to buy them every single month. The undies cost, I think, $27 should be. Yeah, one was 27, the other one was 29. That's like 2,700 Kenya shillings, 2,900 Kenya shillings. They do claim to last years, and then the other thing that will help them last that long is you're not using them throughout the month. I mean, you could wear them as normal undies, but if you're only going to use them for when you're on your period, which is a few days in a month, means that they last a lot longer, and they already claim to last for years. So when you think about the mathematics of you buying pads and tampons every single month for years, and you paying for these period-proof undies one time for like a couple of years, it does save you money in the long term. So that's another good thing. And then as for cons, I don't really have that many cons, but I did notice one thing when I was wearing them, and that's the panty lines. The thing is, these undies, like I said before, how they are made to work is they have 4 layers, right? The layers are not thick or anything because you barely feel them. It just, this is the part that's layered. It's not thick, but then again, it's not 1 layer, it's 4. So depending on the style, like this is the Mia, is it Mia? I think it's called Mia, the Mia bikini. It has this lovely lace all around, including like where the legs are, so that's really nice. When it comes to the amber, so yes, the Mia did have less panty lines. When it comes to the amber, it's called amber. This one is called, I didn't even see their names. Oh wow. This is the amber, the one with the straps. This one, on the other hand, it's more, I don't know, it's a lot thicker, the seams, which means the panty lines will be seen, like, especially, okay, this is the back, because that's where you'd see panty lines. This is the back. So this edge here, which is the leg, but the leg, yeah, the leg edge, the thigh, what, that one will be seen. And then the fact that, you remember how like the lining at the back goes all the way to the top, yeah, like I showed before, the lining goes all the way to the top, which means there's a seam right here and right here. So now when you're wearing them, of course it's tight on your body. Over, if I hold it like this, you can't see them, but of course when you're wearing them, it's a lot tighter on your body, so you can see what's it called, the panty line right there. You can see a line there, which is a bit odd, because then now you have lines on the edges of the undies, and then you also have lines going this way. But then again, I guess it's a compromise that, you know, had to be taken. Is that English? Does that make sense? I hope so. Yes, because the layers are necessary, so it's just up to you to pick your clothing carefully. Other than normal menstruation, they can also be used for postpartum bleeding. I think they'd also be really good for like school-going girls, because they don't have to worry about like changing them, or like asking for permission to go change a pad or a tampon, or waiting for break time to go change. So it's a really good option, knowing that you can wear one in the morning and then they'll change it when they come back home in the evening. These undies would also be great for special needs children who may find it difficult to like explain to an adult that they need changing, or difficult to change themselves. This is a great option, because then you only have to like wear one in the morning, and then you don't have to worry about it throughout the day, and then you'll change it in the evening when you get back home to, you know, the caregiver that they would trust to change them. I approve these period proof undies. I'll leave the link to buying them if you guys are interested. I'll leave a link in my description box. I think there's a sale, I'm not sure, but when I opened the website, there was those, you know, those bands at the top that says, do you have how much off if you buy now? I don't know. And my next investment is definitely going to be a menstrual cup. I really want to try using those and see how they work out, and then after that I'll just be interchanging the cup and the undies. And I am done using pads and tampons, and I'm done contributing to the waste. Zero waste, one step at a time is what I keep saying, and it's something I'll keep doing and researching more into it and making it more of a lifestyle. As a parting shot, I just wanted to say that menstrual hygiene is actually a public health issue, and I think the more we see it as that, then the more we'll be able to help those young girls who are not able to, like, those young girls who don't have the resources. I think we need to stop the whole stigma around menstruation and around periods. It's just simply a biological process. Like, there's no big deal about it. That's it. With that said, I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it helped you. I hope you learned a few things. Also, feel free to share this video with someone who you think might learn something from it, or just with your girlfriends, or with your aunts, or with your mothers, or with your sisters, or with your single fathers. I don't know, but whatever the case, feel free to share it. Also, if you've not subscribed to my channel, please do, and click on the bell so that you're notified anytime that I post, so that you don't miss a post. With that said, I will see you guys on the next one.